Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the difference between the Hobonichi Cousins, which is the A5 size, and the Hobonichi Planner in A6 size. The Hobonichi is going to announce their collection for 2022 in August, and there's going to be a new release in September. I can't really wait for it because I'm really looking forward for the release. So if you are excited as I am and already looking at which size you are going to pick for next year, maybe I could help you to explain on what are the differences between both these planner, and also give you some guidance on which type of planner would be suitable for you. So if you are into planner organization and functional planning, do click the subscribe button and notification bell so that you'll be notified on all of my upcoming videos. So now let's move on to the video. The most obvious difference between these two is of course the size. A6 is exactly half of the A5. As for the thickness, the A5 is definitely thicker than the A6 because the A6 does not have the weekly horizontal weekly vertical hourly calendar that's available in the A5, but in A6 they do not have that. Instead they have the all the other section, which is the calendar, the annual calendar section, the monthly calendar, and it goes straight into the daily page. Okay, other differences that you may note is that on the daily page there is a monthly section, which is this one. Okay, this one has a line on it, but on the A5 planner there are no lines on the monthly section at all. As you can see, there are no lines, but this is not a big deal for me because the paper is quite thin and you are able to see the box behind it, so I don't really need those lines when I'm writing on them. Let me give you an example. Okay, so here's an example where I've pretty much did not need the line at all, and I just made use of the box that I could see through the paper. However, on the A6 planner there are lines. I mean, it could be useful when you want to write something on it, but the thing is, the line on it is huge and I feel like that's a wastage of space. I'd rather have the box line instead, because then I can write in more thing as to track on my monthly tasks. So that is the difference between the two. And for the interior part of it, of course the papers are the same. It's the same white paper, unlike the Hobonichi Weeks, which is yellow or creamy. I don't actually like that. I wish they are in white. So yeah, these are white. I really like this white pages. And another difference that you would note is that the A6 planner comes in English version, means the quote at the bottom of the daily page are in English, so you know it means something to you because you understand it. Meanwhile, on the A5 section, if you note, it is written in Japanese. Since I don't know what it means, I always hide them with the washi tape. So if it's something that bothers you, then I guess you may end up getting A6. So A6, I don't necessarily hide them with the washi tape because I like the quotes because it means something. But there are times where I do use a washi tape when I want to make sure that my planner is satisfying to see. So oh, I forgot to mention that of course the exterior part of it, I would love A6 because it looks so professional because it's black and so simplified, and also they have this gold written year on it, you know, Hobo and 2019. By the way, I'm using this 2019 planner because that was the only year where I used the Hobonichi A6, and then I moved to A5 and other planners because I feel like A6 was too small for me. Well, for Hobonichi Cousins, there are nothing written on the side at all. So let's say you finish using them and you just, you arrange them nicely on a shelf. You won't even know what years are they from unless you yourself write it, right? But this one, you can just keep it on your shelf and arrange it 2019, 2020, 2021, you know exactly which planner to reach for in your shelf. So to me, I really like this, but I wish that they have the same exact one in A5. Well, I hope that there is something that Hobonichi will consider actually. So anyway, I've already talked about the difference. What should you choose and what is your preference? So if you are someone who are on the move all the time, who would like to have a planner that is mobile, and you know the portability is good, that you can simply put it in your bag, or light because you travel, you know, so those things are, if those things are important to you, then you should go for the A6 because it is small enough to just simply put them in your bag. So this is my fossil bag, and I just can simply put it in and, you know, zip it up. Okay, sorry, this bag is in a mess right now. And this is my another bag, okay, which also small enough to fit in. You know, I can just, bring it in my weekend bag if I want to buy something and run some errands or something. I could just take this out from my bag and go ahead and do whatever I want. But this is A5. Obviously it can't fit in my weekend bag. You can fit on other bag that is big enough to carry them, but of course, because it's heavy, it's going to be a bit difficult for you to carry it around. So you may not want it because you just want to make sure that your shoulders are protected, you know, because this could be really heavy when you bring it around everywhere, for your work, for your shopping, or any errands that you are doing. So this is going to be troublesome, but this is going to be great planner if you are on the move all the time. Okay, another thing that I want to talk about is, of course, since this being a small planner, you can have it as you can add it into your wallet cover also if you want. So this is a wallet planner case that I had, that I bought from Yacht and Leathersmith. Okay, so I could slot in my calendar in, I can slot in my cards in here and my money in here, and also some receipts or something in this planner case. So I also have extra slot here. So this would be a great planner to be as your wallet as well. So if you are interested in this type of planner cover, do check out my description box below. I will leave a link to Yacht and Leathersmith for you to go and check out his collections. Now that is about portability and mobility. Okay, but if you are someone who needs a lot of space to write on your planner because you have a lot of tasks, your personal stuff, your work stuff, maybe you want to do some journaling or sketching, then A5 would be a better idea because it offers twice more space than the A6 size. I mean, look at it. So these are my priority, my work, my home, and my notes. There are quite a bit of space, but when I'm using my A6 planner, it's really cramped up, and that's the main reason why I actually moved out from the A6 to a bigger planner. I know that I needed a planner that I could bring anywhere, but I decided that this one is simply not cutting it because it is just way too small for me, and I wanted to track on so many other things. So what I decided to have is I decided Hobonichi Weeks planner instead as my planner on the go, and I decided to have the A5 size as my personal and work planner. Well, some of you may be bothered by the white space on your A5 planner, and that's why you feel like you're obligated to fill it up because it's an A5 size and you just hate to see so much of space. But for me, I'm totally fine with that. I could never predict the amount of tasks, the amount of notes, things that I have to write in my planner. So I feel like this is more suitable for me, for all the things that I need to have. And I do understand that if you feel overwhelmed because of this white space. So what I do is there are times where after I have used up those days, and then suddenly I'm in the mood to do some decoration on my planner, I tend to add all these other extra things in my planner at a later time after I have used up those pages. So as you can see, these things are all things that I added much later. So let me show more examples of what I have done. So these are the things that I tend to add later. So it's like, it can be my creative mood planner as well, because I can add more stickers if I needed to. See this one, this turned out so great. I'm so happy for this one because it's so colorful and pretty, you know. So I could do that in here. In the A6, unfortunately, because the space is pretty much limited, so I'm going to be really careful when I add in some stickers in here. I won't say I'm not a big fan of stickers. I do love to add some stickers and some decoration on my planner, but I want it to be functional as well. I'm afraid that if I add more stickers in it, then I would run out of space to write on them. Those are the things that you should consider, whether you need space for your planner. If you need more space, then A5 is the better choice. But if it's not, then you might as well go for an A6 size planner for you. Another thing that you should know is that the A5 size comes with the weekly vertical hourly planning layout. I love this layout because I plan my entire week in this layout, and you know, there are times where you would be wondering what you should be doing. You just don't know what to do, and the time will just get wasted, right? But for me, that's not a problem, because whenever I have a free time and I don't know what to do, my mind runs blank. All I do is I will take a look what were the things that I have planned on that day, and easily my mind immediately, the moment I take a look at this, I know exactly what are the things that I'm supposed to do, all these tasks, all this week's tasks that I need to concentrate on, and I will just pick them out from this weekly schedule. So I really love this section. Unfortunately, in A6 planner they do not have the weekly hourly planning layout. But if you still want this A6, don't worry, because for the A6 size they do have a new pocket book by the name Hobonichi Weekly Calendar. So it has the vertical calendar hourly layout as well, and it has a boxes up at the top of the hourly layout, which you could use for your priority, and they also have the timing on the side, which you could plan your day, and at the bottom they leave a little bit of note section for you to write, probably add on some notes for you. So it is a great planner, and it is small. It is smaller than this A6 size actually, thus it will definitely fit into the Hobonichi cover pocket or any other cover that you may use with the A6 planner. So if you don't mind that it is separated, then I guess by all means you could choose this A6 as well. Those are the difference between these two planners. I have explained to you the difference for each planner, and I hope that it would have given you some ideas on which planner is suitable for you. If you have any questions on this both, do post it at the comment box below. I will try to respond as soon as possible. Those of you who doesn't know, the Hobonichi planners are going to come up with the 2022 planners. They will be releasing their collections in August, and then September will be their release date. I'm very excited, and I hope you are. I will leave the link down below for you to check it out, and if you want to try out the planner right now, you can always go ahead and purchase the 2021 planners from Amazon, because they are available in there as well. So I hope this video is very helpful for you, and if you want to know more about Hobonichi, or you want to know other Hobonichi videos, do give me some ideas at the comment box below. I will try to put a video on that as well. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe on this channel if you like this video, and also do subscribe on my Instagram channel, HNH1. So that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Bye.